here in Japan. D1, it's finally time.
Yeah,
Are you
man.
ready?
I'm excited to be here at the Akihabara UDX building, and there are a lot of great players that are here for this top 8. Let me tell you.
I think that's a little bit of an understatement, D1.
I mean, it's crazy, right? My pick, I told you when we first came into this tournament who my pick for this tournament is, right?
Yeah.
Who's that?
You didn't tell me.
MK Leo.
MK Leo. I feel like I also shook your hand on that one and said I really like MK Leo here, but let's be real, D1 Japan Power Rankings, we got #1 and #2, Ken and Choco here as well to try and take that away from MK Leo. I don't know. I think it's gonna be an uphill battle for whoever makes it into the finals of this event. We got 8 amazing players, even some faces that we don't normally see here in the top 8. Over on the winner's side, we have Ken, Abdango, MK Leo, and Choco. And on the loser's side, of course, Kameme, Komori Kiri, Neotono, and Shaky. Not the Shaky from NorCal, unfortunately, the homie himself, but Japanese Shaky. No A, but we're going to call him Shaky. I think that's what we call him.
Going into this tournament, Shiki did a really good job just going through so many great players. I remember catching one of his matches against AC from SoCal. Yeah. Really strong player. And yet, one thing I love about Shiki is his conversions, dude. Like, he has really sick combos, of course, with Zero Suit Samus. You get caught by one up air, and it's just going to keep on chaining all the way up to the top. But let's look at these guys here in the top 8.
Even before that, looking at these flags, D1, I know we're here in EVO Japan, but really right now it is MK Leo
versus Japan. Literally MK Leo versus Japan right here. Ken, Abadango, Choco, Kameme, Komori Kiri, Neotono, and Shiki versus MK Leo. And, you know, it's going into this top 8, we have actually the players that these guys were able to take out getting into the top 8.
Yeah, so Ken actually defeating Kameme to make it out on the winner's side. MK Leo defeating Neotono. Neotono still going to make it out over on the loser side down there. Choco going to be defeating Shaky, sending him to the loser side of top 8. And Abadango beating Rima, I believe, was also defeated by Komori over on the losers, Como eliminating him from the tournament. Neotono over on losers eliminating T and Earth to make it out. T and Earth, man, 2 low-tier, mid-tier warriors. But Neotono will make it out. I know you know a lot about Neotono, man. Old school brawl head. Oh, yeah. It's great to see him here at EVO Japan top 8. 2018, man, that's nuts, dude.
Looking at this top 8 too, there's only two Zero Suit Samuses present, 1 Bayonetta in Abadango. If Abadango wasn't a Bayonetta main, there actually wouldn't be any.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like we got like half a Bayonetta because, you know, it's very likely we're going to see that Abadango Mewtwo as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he finds a matchup where, you know, he loses with Bayonetta. He always has that Mewtwo in his pocket. We're not going to see him, you know. This is the top 8 of EVO Japan 2018. There's no reason not to, you know, especially when you're in the winner's side, not to try to counterpick if necessary. But yeah, I think the spread is looking really good. I think we're really in for some crazy matches here today, D1. I'm very excited. You said MK Leo is your favorite. I'm also on the side of MK Leo. I will say I'm maybe a little biased, obviously, you know, a little North American bias. But on top of that, I feel like MK Leo is probably the player I've watched maybe the most out of all these 8 players, and I feel safe betting on him. You know,
it makes perfect sense because you look at the current rankings for PGR, and with the absence of Zero, Nairo, and Salem, the highest ranking player here is MK Leo at number 4.
Yeah, so that's really crazy when you think about it, man. MK Leo's story is so amazing. This young kid from Mexico, you know, had a hard time getting his visa, was finally able to make it out to his American tournaments. Now he's sitting here in Japan. Can you imagine what his parents are thinking right now? Like wow, we raised an amazing kid here.
They're really blessed. Like, we actually have his brother Angel, who's chilling right here. Imagine seeing how far he has come as a player. You know, this guy back then, legit, was just a young kid who was really talented. You know, attended his first Brawl tournament, did really well, didn't even know he won when he took it, and then afterwards just proceeded to just blow right through the competition. Like you said, right, a lot of people were wondering, hey, he doesn't quite have his visa to come out, but I wonder if he had the opportunity to come out, I bet
what would happen.
What happened, right?
Now we have our answer here as he sits in EVO Japan, the first ever EVO Japan's top 8 for Smash 4. This is I think this is going to be a really crazy day. I'm very excited. But of course, you know, we got to talk about the other players too. #1 on the Japanese PR, Ken, Sonic God himself. And And we're about to see him face off against the man himself, Abadongo. So what do you think, man? Sonic, Bayonetta. I'll be honest, and I always get blown up for this, but I never thought this was a great matchup for Bayonetta. I don't like this matchup as Bayonetta.
I really feel like looking at Bayonetta, the matchup spread isn't that bad across the board.
She has an amazing matchup spread.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
So,
you win.
Yeah, I was like, hello.
Great one of the best characters in the game, obviously.
Probably the best.
One of the best characters in the game, obviously.
It's not up for discussion. We're going to go straight into the first game.
Number 1, EVO Japan Smash 4 Top 8. Let's do it.
Yep, this is it. The first of its kind, first set of the day. I'm excited, man. We came a long way with this event, too. A lot of great representatives from around the world, but here it is. Ken versus Abadongo right here on Smashville. And now, what are some of the things that make you feel as if Bayonetta doesn't quite have an easy time, DC?
So I think this matchup is very momentum-based. It's really going to come down to who is able to get that huge life lead to start off the match. You know, if Sonic gets it, he's going to hold on to it. He's going to run away. And Bayonetta, while she's a very strong character, amazing attacks, frame that up. The one thing that is not 10 out of 10 for her is her ground speed. Oh, that up air not going to do it just yet. So she's going to have a hard time catching Sonic if she loses that life lead, especially if she loses a stock lead. It's going to be very hard. You know, Ken is just going to run away and not going to overextend and put himself in bad situations.
One of the scary things about Bayonetta, of course, being the fact that, yep, even though she probably may not quite have the best speed when it comes to, you know, chasing down an opponent like Sonic, Bayonetta does have great tools to be able to mount a comeback against an opponent.
Yeah, she's most definitely one of the best comeback characters in the game. So even if she is down to stock, you know, one well-timed up B might be at the end of Ken's stock. And you know what's blowing my mind right now, hearing that Japanese Bayonetta voice.
I love it.
You don't get to hear it very often, but
Abadongo looking very solid, though. I mean, I'm happy that as time progresses, Bayonetta got cleaner and cleaner. Here it is. That was sick attempt right there by Ken to see if he can possibly set up a situation where there would be a missed tech.
Wow, look at this life deficit between these two players. Abadongo sitting pretty right now with 119 damage on Ken. But where is the KO attack, D1? What do you think we're going to see?
Right now, actually, the KO attack by Bayonetta?
Yeah.
Here's the thing right now. I believe Abadongo is just trying to maintain the lead by just putting out safe options, and the moment I say that, we see a pretty committal heel slide. Back air, of course, being a solid option. Bayonetta has forward throw as well that can KO. You know, witch twist can lead to combo follow-ups as well. So it's all about seeing what opening that Abadongo can find out of Ken. Right now, Ken doing a pretty good job holding shield most of the time, and if Abadongo could set up a situation where he can remember that Ken will opt for shield.
That bat will think that save him from that back air above the stage, but right now Ken doing a great job of slowly bringing someone back, not overextending, getting hit by anything. Oh, what is? Oh, okay, just probably that was a misinput, possibly.
Maybe didn't even think he was gonna be able to follow up after that.
146 on Sonic. This is gonna be a scary situation because, you know, all of a sudden he has max rage at this point. It's gonna be very scary if he's able to hit with maybe a back air. Or
honestly, that roll scared me. Bayonetta's roll, as good as she is, man, that roll is not one of the best.
Oh, Ken's gonna get that nair to come out, create some more space. Now he has Bayonetta over 100. I think forward throw will be enough. So that forward throw, yeah, it is a very strong throw. There's certain situations where you might not get the KO, but
I like the setup as well. You know, the fact that you saw the back air pressure relentless by Abadongo and knew that Ken probably was expecting a mix-up where there'd be a short hop and an immediate dash grab. Abadongo just went. He overshot the grab, so that was smart on his part. Interesting extension right there by Abadongo. I was expecting maybe the fair witch twist strings.
Oh, he's going to try and dive kick back the stage. Ken is going to read that, smell it out, and closed out that stock with a back air. Going to get some extra damage with an up air as well.
There it is, and there's a witch twist we were talking about. Comes out very fast. Fastest option right there.
4-frame startup, man. Huge hitbox. I know you were talking about this yesterday on the jump off.
So good. So good.
Absolutely one of the best attacks in the game.
Nice interception right there. Abadongo making sure to get that witch twist to send Ken out. Intercepting right there with the back air, pushing him out as far as possible. Understands that Ken will be able to keep coming back, so he's going to get as much as he can before Ken is finally able to drift back.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, he actually two-frame Ken twice in a row. That's why Ken was able to get his jump back. But this is going to be enough. Yes, it is. Abadango will take game number 1 over Ken.
Yeah, man. It's always scary when you get caught by that witch twist after burner kick, witch twist after burner kick, up air combo. It's pretty potent. It's like that go-to B&B right there to just like end the round. And there it is, Ken, down 1 game.
It is the classic, my friend. And of course, you know, we were, yeah, I feel really bad. We were talking about how Ken and Choco number 1, number 2 on the Japanese PR, but we got Abadango sitting right here, number 3 on the Japanese PR, and I think he's gunning for that number 1 spot, it seems, you know, as he takes game number 1.
A player who's been going through so many different mains in his Smash 4 career, finally putting his chips on Bayonetta here in the top 8 of EVO Japan 2018.
You know what the funny thing is, though? He's found success with almost all the characters he's picked up. So,
absolutely.
That really goes to show how, you know, how adaptable he is as a player.
That's so true. Like, when he had a Pac-Man, his Pac-Man was actually fire. Yep. His Mewtwo put North America on notice.
Yeah, his Meta Knight even blowing up all the Rosalina players in his path.
Oh, man. And the poor Peach planes, too.
Yeah. Game number 2 is going to be Town and City. This is the counter pick.
And Abadango, again, doing a good job of just catching these defensive rolls by Ken.
So, of course, this stage is going to have a slightly smaller ceiling. It does transform into Final Destination. At times, I wonder if Ken maybe wanted the Final Destination transformation to have an easier time catching Abadango's landings.
I like what we saw there from Abadango. Went for the triple jab, waited to see if Ken would probably try to jump out of there. A lot of Bayonetta mains try to go for the triple jab, wait for the jump escape, and then see if they could chain a combo from there. But Ken instead stayed grounded.
So very similar to how the first game started off, a little bit even.
I love that.
It's really going to come down to whoever is able to get this this first life lead. Of course, ooh, that down air going to whiff, but no punish from Ken.
I wonder if Abadango was waiting for a roll there, because it definitely happened after the fact that he activated heel slide. He's like, I know you're going to go for the back roll. Just do it. Hanging back over here. First witch time that we've seen from Abadango this set.
Yeah, as something I've definitely noticed about a lot of Bayonetta players, it seems like they're trying to hold on to it for when it really, really matters, when they really need that witch time. And you see Ken with the 116% he wants. The Abadango probably looking for that KO at this point.
Abadango finally showing his hand right there with that forward throw attempt. He has to be careful though. Both players right now high percents. Probably wants to sit on this so that he can possibly set up a situation where if he KOs Ken here, he can KO him early on his second stock.
Yep. Oh, and really nothing Sonic can do about that situation. Bayonetta and Nair almost always going to hit as long as your timing is on point. Sonic's up B or something. No hitbox.
That was actually really scary. Seeing him like just stop right there in front of him, I thought he was going to reinitiate if Ken were to opt for a grab. Hanging out on the platform right here. Okay, smart stuff right there by Ken.
Sniping him with that back air right underneath the neutral air. Great timing, great spacing from Ken. Now we got a final stock situation. Of course, all these matches are going to be 2 out of 3 aside from Grand Final, so this could possibly be Ken's last stock of the winner's side of this bracket.
Right now, Abadango just trying to put out those safe hitboxes like we said before. But Ken waited right there for the pullback on the Nair. So smart. Got that grab.
Yeah, small correction. Winners finals, losers finals, and Grand Finals will be 3 out of 5.
And there's one thing that DC was talking about, Sonic's dash speed right there. You notice, while he was in full dash, every time Abadango tried to pull back on an air, he caught him. But right there, Abadango unable to actually continue his combo.
Very, very scary situation happening. Abadango above Sonic's head, trying to space out those nairs. Maybe a little extra damage from the bullet arts.
Yes, right. Those nairs can be quite tough for people to deal with, but Ken has shown us that if he can predict when you're going to jump, he will sneak in that back air. We've seen him do it time and time again, and right there, he's threatening with it with that short hop attempt.
Yeah, Ken just waiting out the clock here, waiting for that final destination transformation so Abadango doesn't have those platforms to kind of camp him on. It's a very, very frustrating situation to be in. Finally gets that grab, sneaks in a grab right there. No follow-up. It has Bayonetta off stage, and here comes final destination.
And there's one thing that you said that is totally correct, DC, about the fact that Ken will definitely sit on the lead if he gets it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Right now, we're at like 2 minutes left on the clock. And if Ken were to actually get the lead, which he does a little bit now, but he wants to get more percentage, he will try to attempt to run up the clock. Not saying that that's what he usually goes for.
Yeah. Well, listen, having the lead, all you need, man, he's just going to go for safe options here. Not going to overextend, not going to go for dash grabs, anything too crazy. We're going to see a lot of spin dashes coming out from Ken. whiffs that back air, will get up attacked by Bayonetta.
Yeah, that setup right there by Ken is so slick. He'll get you with that spring jump, and then when you get knocked down, if you take in place, he will get that back air. He loves to tech chase with that back air while he lands from the air.
That was a re-grab, but no punish from Ken. Like I said, he's just going to play it safe. He has a very small life lead. Abdango realizing that too, so he's just trying to get these neutral airs. Oh my god, what a clean forward smash, D1.
That was actually an insane attempt by Ken. I thought we were going to see possibly another back air right there connect in Ken's face, but instead
he saw the target, man. He went for it, man.
Yeah, so
that was
smart.
Crazy.
That move is scary, man. I'm very happy that Ken pulled the trigger on that move, showing that Abadango can't just freely go into the air like that. He's gonna have to make sure to mix it up a bit more.
Abadango's defense was looking so tight, but that one small opening, Ken found it and punched his way through, as we see a game number 3 here on Lilat Cruise. Somewhere out there, MVD smiling.
Oh yeah, he's actually here in Japan. ESAM and MVD did come out to this event along with numerous other NorCal players, but we only have 7 Japanese representatives left with MK Leo. But going back to this, here it is, Game 3 between Abadango and Komori Kiri. I want to see right here what's going to happen. Of course, as far as the guns are concerned, that does help Bayonetta have an easier time dealing with people that want to crouch underneath.
So you get some little extra damage when the stage tilts, to make her, instead of her neutral B going at an angle, it's going to go straight and very hard for some characters to deal with.
Well, he's going to have to watch out. Of course, using those special moves so much with Bayonetta in the air will lead to him having landing line, giving Ken a lot of free damage. Oh,
Ken has the life lead. You see what he's doing, man. Yep. He's like, I don't even need to approach here.
Yeah, and it's a very smart strategy to sit on, to rely upon, rather. You tell your opponent that basically I don't have to take any unnecessary risks. You're the one that's losing. Come through. Make a mistake so I can punish.
Oh, we're going to run right down till small extra damage from Abadango. Could have gotten a little bit more, but
just again hanging on the right side of the stage. Abadango making sure to get all that damage through those guns. But Ken, I mean, Sonic's damage output is so good.
Oh yeah, and you can just see the difference in play. Once Ken loses that life lead, you see a lot more spin dashes coming out, and but Abadango, Bayonetta staying true to form. One witch twist will lead to the end of his stock.
That combo is so solid, man. And I remember back then when I saw those Vine combos from all the Japanese players, they were like, hey, check this out. Witch twist after burning kick, witch twist after burning kick up air. Everybody's like, I don't know if that's true. It was on a computer. And then look at the tournament scene now, dude.
In the defense, though, a lot of times when you see those, those combos on Twitter and Vine, those are on CPUs that don't necessarily
rest
work.
Rest in peace, Vine, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Vine, for sure. In the case, Ken on what could possibly be his final stock of the winner's side. Abadango doing a great job of not oversetting, just getting some free damage here.
Okay, Ken hanging back again. 43% with all this rage that Abadango has. It's actually in a pretty good position to take out Ken quite early. Whoa, I like the interception. And there's the jump that I was telling you about, DC. But Ken jumped back as opposed to straight up.
Love
bad spot here.
Crouching right underneath the aggressive back air from Ken, and here it is, neutral air. Oh, going for the down air.
I was thinking of the same exact thing right there.
Man.
I was like, honestly, if he gets that down air spike, he's going to be in such a good position. Ken right there showing no fear. Spring jump with his back to the opponent, getting the back air to push Abadango away from the edge.
Yeah, that's the second time we saw him come back to stage with an aggressive option. The first time he got punished. The second time, though, hitting his mark, still has Abadango 139, not able to shave off this first stock just yet.
Oh man, what a chase right there. Unable to confirm off of that, and here it is, sneaking towards center.
That should be it. That should be it, man.
Yep, 154 right there, losing that stock, that back throw. So potent when you're at high percent.
Abadango not even opting the DI. He's like, yeah, you got it, man. I'm done.
He's like, I'm KO'd. Yeah, honestly, when you know the percents, you're like, all right, whatever, man. Let's just move on. Right, some players like to believe them.
Ken starting off the stock with 87%. This is not completely impossible for him, but it's going to be very, very hard to bring this back, especially the way Abadango's playing very tight defense, only a few openings.
Look at that shield, though, taking so much damage, and Abadango, wait, did he try to just grab Ken potentially if he approached? Nuts. In any event, smart stuff by Abadango, hanging back right here, tilt not working out in his favor, he has to push forward towards center.
And you can tell he really wants this, man. Being super high. This is playing a lot like Salem, very similar to Salem's play. Across the stage, that back air will do it, though. Clean back air to close out game number 3. Abadango will take it 2-1 over the best Japanese player, Ken.
That was an actually really, really accurate back air. Like, Wow.
D1, I really want to say that was a great stage counter pick for Abadango.
Yes,
you
it
can
was.
see how much damage Ken ended up taking just from those neutral Bs that were completely horizontal to the stage. Not really much. You either shield or you get hit in the face by those bullets, man. It's really not much you can do when the stage is tilting. So very, very unfortunate. He seemed like he was having a really, really hard time with his approach. You know, Bayonetta sitting underneath the platform. You can't really approach her from the air, especially when, you know, that witch twist is always looming. You know Abadango's finger is always on the trigger for the witch twist. So it's very hard to approach her on that stage in that situation. So even you know, you saw him starting off that second stock 86%. 2 seconds later, 107% just from bullets, not even from Abadango really doing anything. So, oh, what do you do in that situation, D1?
I mean, Ken, what he tried to respond with was shielding, right? But there was so much damage on the shield to the point where he decided maybe I should crouch. And at some point, Abadango's like, all right, you're not going to be blocking anymore. I guess it's time for me to just run up on you and try to, you know, approach. And it was getting rough, too.
I can only imagine what stage he might have banned here, because maybe the triplats, but man, you know, it just seems really frustrating to fight Bayonetta in that situation. As we saw in that match too, I think it really worked out exactly how Abadango pictured in his head. A great match between those two players. I think that really is going to set the pace for the rest of this top 8. D1, we have some crazy matches coming up. I'm very excited.
Would you say that probably changed your opinion when it came to Bayonetta and Sonic?
No, absolutely not. I actually think it's worse now. No, I'm kidding, of course.
Here we go. Let's check out the bracket, guys, here at EVO Japan 2018.
Our next winners semifinals match will be MK Leo versus Chogo. Over on the loser side, Kameme versus 2GG Kamo, Rikiri, and Neo Dono will fight Shiki. Shiki is what you've been saying. And the winner of that will, of course, see Ken. That's very unfortunate. Congratulations. Your victory, like your reward is to fight Ken in losers' quarters. So yeah, this is going to be a very rough bracket for no matter who wins, who loses. Like nothing's going to be easy for any of these players ahead.
Honestly, I don't think anybody, like you said, is going to want to face off against Ken, and of course MKLeo as well. But these guys, I mean, they face each other. A lot of the Japanese players have faced each other numerous times. So by now they're probably used to it. You know, as difficult as it may be, at least it's another attempt to see if they can possibly beat any of their demons if they have any.
Absolutely, man. So up next, we're going to see MK Leo versus Choco. Very likely we're going to see the Cloud coming out versus ZSS Zero Suit Samus. And what do you on paper, man? What does this matchup look like, D1?
Zero Suit Samus versus Cloud. The moment the character was released, I remember that time where Tweak was able to get a win over Nairo, and people were just going absolutely nuts. You know, Cloud definitely has a lot of good tools against Zero Suit Samus, I have to say, but we've seen the best Zero Suit Samuses out there make quick work of Cloud. You know, like Cloud, he does have that exploitable recovery. He's not the easiest character to deal with in neutral due to the great speed and range that he has, right? And he racks up so much damage, dude, in short amount of time.
Yeah, MK Leo's Cloud, of course. You know, I'm sure he's no stranger to those off-stage situations where Cloud can lose his stock at 0%. The Cloud players that can make it this far really are very aware of that situation, though. But how much experience do you think he has playing a Japanese Zero Suit Samus like Choco? You know, I'm sure he has a lot of experience playing Nairo, playing Mars back in the States. But this is a different kind of Zero Suit Samus. You know.
Well, we did have Umebor Japan Major, where MK Leo did come out, and he faced off against Ken in the grand finals and took it. You know, there were many great players there, with only MK Leo standing tall above the rest of them. So I believe that MK Leo is fully capable of doing this again here on Japanese soil. Something
very interesting, very slight that I noticed MK Leo with the yawn right before this match. I can only imagine, you know, I want to say maybe jet lag might even be a factor here too, because this is even earlier than we've been waking up for the last 2 days.
Maybe the fact that it's 8:36 a.m. Japan time is why he's yawning.
Across the world, man. Oh, but we're going to see the Marth. Actually, MK Leo opted to go Marth. Of course, he does have a couple characters in his repertoire.
Dude, his Marth is so good. This is the character that we actually got to see finish off Genesis, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, it's very funny. I remember not too long ago, I think it was MK Leo on Twitter who said that Corrin was a better character than Marth, I believe. So it's interesting. I know he does also have a Corrin as well. So
Corrin, nice.
Corrin is indeed nice, yeah.
Shout out to Coney.
That actually sounded just like him, too.
I know.
All right, so start off this match a little slow on Smashville.
Dude,
MKLeo with a very slight life lead here.
every time I see MKLeo like slightly fading back, I'm always wary if his opponent will just swing errantly, giving him a free opportunity to get a tip.
And of course, that is going to be Choco on the right side there. We're going to get those names updated for you as soon as possible.
Okay, good delay on the recovery. Did not want to get caught by that flip kick. That spike is just so potent. And right there, MKLeo trying to see if he can get that up smash to punish. Choco doing really well here, I have to say, dude.
Yeah, I like that aggressiveness with the flip jump kick, right? As MKLeo trying to recover. Never let him get the free recovery, man. You know, worst case scenario, you just miss your flip jump kick. You're not going to get punched for it on stage. You can't even get there that fast.
Nice. MKLeo, again, just making sure to play too. And there it is, making sure to delay that combo so well. Dude, his Dancing Blade finishers are always on point. But here it is, Choco, who's been doing, like we said before, really well here the first stock. Is trying to make sure to bring MKLeo down.
Yeah, I love that. Just holding on to shield, man. He knows, like, worst case scenario, I get grabbed. You know, you don't want to get grabbed by ZSS, but you can react to it as long as you're thinking about it.
Nice. He gets that 17%. Just hanging out right here. MKLeo capitalizing on Choco's air movement. You see he's trying to use these full jump fairs while, oh my gosh, while Choco's using the short hop back airs.
MKLeo doing a great job of racking up some extra damage on this second stock here. That
dude,
forward smash, getting shielded, but not even, that was punish.
Forward tilt, almost KOing. Okay, again, MKLeo just not falling prey.
D1, I want to say every single hit he gets here, including this KO.
Every single hit he gets, dude.
That forward smash on stage should have been the end of his stock. He got a new lease on life, then that forward tilt somehow not KOing, and he just cheated death twice in a row and ended up taking that game the clean at 2 stock.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this guy, he's so talented, man, so young. I don't know where I mean, we do know where he came from.
Yeah, we do actually know exactly where he came from. But I'm telling you, the kids these days, man, they're starting out. They're better, younger.
It's not even 18 yet. Imagine if a next match comes out, dude. These guys will be already on top of the game.
I think my Smash
0, right?
I think my Smashboards account is older than MKLeo, dude.
Jeez.
Game number 2, Town and City. Yeah, thanks. Town and City looking like a very similar set to the first set we watched in terms of stages, at least.
Again, MKLeo just occupying the skies with nothing but sword.
Yeah, what do you think of the adjustments that Choco needs to make here to, I guess, take off the stock against MKLeo? I want to say maybe get those punishes on point, because that, again, that forward smash still coming to mind.
Choco has a lot of solid setups. This is a really seasoned Zero Suit Samus. It's the fact that, you know, MKLeo, if you notice his spacing and a lot of patient play from him, the setups that Choco goes for, MKLeo just doesn't fall into them. When it comes
down throw,
beautiful.
Up air, everything is optimal from this kid, MKLeo. You even saw on that miss grab going for the Dancing Blade punish that is as much damage.
Fam, I didn't even know he was going to be able to actually get that Dancing Blade, but he made sure to dash forward just so that connected after the nair. Thank you, MKLeo. Noted.
MKLeo somehow seemingly picking the best get-up option every single time. You can tell. Oh my god! Oh my goodness gracious! In a matter of seconds, D1 didn't even get to finish my thought on the get-up options as MKLeo taking game number 2 in record time. He's trying to speedrun EVO Japan.
I'm telling you, if there was any doubt in your mind that MKLeo was going to make it into winners finals.
Dude, I love how humble this kid is, dude. When he's walking off stage, he's like, yeah. I did it.
He's just way too good, dude.
I don't understand. I don't understand what is going to stop him here.
It's out of control, man. He doesn't have to go Cloud. I mean, he has a Cloud. He has a Meta Knight. He has the Marth. He has the Corrin.
Yeah,
so many characters.
That's the craziest thing. Even if you're able to get past his Marth, you have 10 more characters to worry about. Like, you can't counterpick the kid because he's going to counterpick you before, like, long before then. So, like, what do you do? That match number 2 was crazy. I was just thinking about, yo, these get-up options are crazy. All of a sudden, boom, boom, forward air, off stage. That was nuts.
I'm telling you. And, of course, you know, it's not like MKLeo is immortal or anything, but he's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've seen him go down before, but right now, just from that second match, it's looking like he is here to win this thing, D1. Oh. Well, that's the end of that side of the winners bracket for now.
We literally went from a match where there was a lot of passive aggressive play, right?
Yeah.
They were like, okay, let me see if you're here. I'm gonna counter with this, counter with that, yada yada, back and forth. MKLeo was just like, no, I'm literally gonna dictate the pace, like, of the match. This is my game.
And you know, it's crazy when you think about it. MKLeo, Choco was second best player in Japan, not able to take a single stock off of him. What?
Yeah, dude.
That's nuts.
It's that hard, man.
Yeah, that really goes to show the level, the caliber of play here at EVO Japan. So, MKLeo will go fight Abadongo in the winners finals. We're going to go down to the losers bracket here. Losers 8th, Kameme versus Komori Kiri. Kameme second place at EVO 2016. Here we are in top 8 of EVO Japan 2018.
Kameme versus Komori Kiri. Kameme, a player who I haven't seen use Mega Man as much as of late.
Yeah, Mega Man. I still love watching the character. I think it's a great. I think it's a cool character. Very cool design.
I like how you did not say great.
He's great in my heart. You know, that's
in my heart too. I love Mega Man. I mean, we've seen Kameme push this character to new heights, but yet, you know, it's hard out here, man. A lot of these characters just make it feel as if you have to overcompensate, you know, for the character's flaws. So that's why sometimes players just have to choose a higher tier character.
Yeah, things have definitely changed in the Smash 4 front, including Komori Kiri, now playing that Cloud, but he always does have that Sonic in his pocket, just in case. You never know what might happen, man. But I think we're going to start off seeing his Cloud here. Oh. Sponsored, of course, by 2GG. Shouts to 2GG. I was putting in work for the Smash 4 scene. Champ, you are the champ.
Pian.
Champion, yeah. Thanks. Champion. That's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Komori Kiri.
Komori Kiri versus Kameme. Now, Kameme has a solid Sheik, by the way, DC. I was actually thinking we would see the Sheik here in this matchup.
It's looking like we're going to see.
Wait. Probably not.
Oh, all right. I'm going to go back to that Mega Man.
Wait.
He was hovering over Yoshi, man. I was like, wait, hold on a sec. Things are getting kind of crazy here at EVO Japan. Roll. Wait a second. D1, are we in the right place here?
We are 100% in the right place. Let me talk to you. At the 2GG Championship, after that was over, there was an after get together where all the players and all the staff, they decided to hang out, play Smash, talk about the event, and interestingly enough, Komori Kiri, after the party was over, was playing Roy and doing combos on Bayonetta for hours on
Was he hanging out with Mr. R again?
No.
Come on, Mr. R.
It was by himself.
It was by himself?
Like, everybody else was asleep.
He willingly made the decision to play Roy? I think Roy's a cool character. I think he can do a lot of cool stuff.
Dude,
that's all I can say about it.
Trust me, man. A lot of us were just chilling and getting ready to go to sleep, and all I heard was Roy, you know, screaming, and doing all his, like,
yeah.
You know, you heard Roy voiceovers, basically. Just kept doing combos to Bayonetta incessantly on Final Destination. So
to Bayonetta?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take your word for it. It wasn't there, but you sound very sincere here. So
what is this? Am I in court? And are you gonna say hold it after my testimony?
Well, let's see Mega Man versus Roy. I'll tell you, this is not what I expected to see on the loser side of EVO Japan 2018. But
Mr. Wizard, this is cool.
Yeah, we're allowed to play this.
That's what. Yeah,
who knows? Maybe it's just a butt check. Maybe just butt checking with Roy. We've seen that before. A lot of players like to button check with weird characters. So I don't know.
Yeah, I do love the Fire Emblem music though, dude. Did you ever get a chance to play Fates?
Yes.
Conquest?
Yes.
Birthright?
Conquest.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Awakening?
Yes.
Did you ever play Path of Radiance?
No. I won't even like. I like Fire Emblem, and not my favorite Nintendo series.
You like Fire Emblem, but it's not your favorite Nintendo
series.
Yeah.
It's, I like it. It's just not one of my favorites.
I love Fire Emblem. It's actually, but I never got a chance to finish the handheld.
I haven't finished any of the games. I've started. I've gone pretty far, but I've never ever finished.
How about Mega Man?
I've beaten Mega Man 2.
Only?
Yeah, only.
When you were younger or older?
Older, like a couple years ago, actually.
Is it because of the Dr. Wily theme getting
really popular? Because of the music. It's because of the music.
Yeah, I knew it. It's the music.
That's why I went back and played it.
Yeah, had to be. Here we go, though. Komori Kiri, Kameme. And, of course, guys, use the hashtag EVOJapan2018 to join in on the conversation on Twitter. If you're loving the matches, let us know how you felt about those battles and the winners that happened so fast, DC.
Oh yeah, that was definitely record time in terms of winners bracket matches. So let's see if we're gonna have it again. You know, Roy, of course, a very, very heavy hitting character. If Komori Kiri can find those openings, this could potentially be also a very fast match.
We shall see, as Mega Man does to takes quite a bit of time, of course, trying to rack up damage on his opponent with the pellets. But Komurikiri has some cool setups. If he's able to get those footstool, those footstool combos, he's lurking already. Really aggressive Komurikiri, Kameme rather.
Yeah, you know, I think honestly Kameme even set the pace for this match. It's going to be a lot of Roy trying to catch up to this character unless he can get the first stock here. Already has Mega Man off stage. Oh no!
Oh my goodness gracious! Right there, yeah. One of the banes of Roy's existence. His recovery, man. It's like it's not even 9 o'clock a.m. DC. It's pretty early for Komurikiri.
All right, I'm just saying this is what I was trying to say before the match started here. You know, it's going to be very hard in terms of recovery situation, but there are some very good characters, of course, like Cloud, who have that same same problem.
You know, Cloud definitely a solid pick right there for Komurikiri, but I believe that Komurikiri feeling really comfortable when it comes to this matchup. Maybe wants to try something different.
Yeah. It's still very scary, though. Of course, this is the loser side of the bracket, and we have Komurikiri not looking too hot in this first match here. He needs to be able to close out the stock very, very soon without taking too much more damage, or it might even become, you know, the snowball might become too large, man.
Honestly, that usage right there of the counter was pretty impressive. Couldn't really net a KO from it, but still, it was a message that he sent right there to Kameme.
Maybe trying to scout that jump from the edge. Doesn't quite get what he's looking for, but still sitting pretty with Roy at 119%. Cannot get hit with something too crazy here. Of course, he is Mega Man, but I don't even think Mega Man's weight will be able to survive a forward smash from Roy or something like that, you know?
Yeah, right now we do have Komurikiri who's struggling to get this KO as well. Hanging out at the stage, trying to see if he can KO with the F tilt, but Kameme back on stage again. Metal Blade toss. This is tough.
This is kind of what I'm talking about, man. Very much looks like Kameme set the pace for this match. A lot of Roy play from behind. There's that up tilt.
He said, "How dare you roll in front of me?" Man, Kameme.
What a reaction time, man.
Yeah.
What wherewithal to get that up tilt in that situation. Very confident, too, because you know if he missed it, that was the end of his stock.
Look at that, man. You know what I love most about this region, too? The fact that there are so many players that are good with characters that aren't necessarily top tier, you know? Like, don't be surprised if you go to a Japanese event and you see like Shulk in top 8. It can happen.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to see any more Roy in top 8 here. As we see Komurikiri instantly go into Cloud. That first match wasn't, it just didn't look too hot for him. Very unfortunate SD, but even the second stock, I think Kameme had complete control over. So let's see what happens with his Cloud here in game number 2.
Here it is. And now we have Kameme, who's still being a little aggressive, but kind of pensive at the same time. Looking for those grab opportunities so he can just rack that quick damage with the down throw back airs. And now that he's playing Cloud, of course, a little bit harder to confirm, but to get those grabs, but right there, still able to sequel now. Spacing.
All right, that jab going to catch the spot dodge there in the corner. Has Kameme in a great situation. Kameme just going to jump right over his head, man. Trying to regain some stage control here.
Smart right there, making sure to use that up air along with his jump to make it difficult for Kameme to keep him off stage. I love that too. You know, leaving the Metal Blade on the ground like that, it almost looked like a bit of a bait.
Yeah, it's a bait, man. You know, you want to pick it up or you want to avoid it. Either way, you can control your opponent's movement just barely with that. I love that using the pellet, forcing Komurikiri to use his limit to get back to stage. Very scary situation.
Yeah, that was actually pretty dope. Getting that ledge from back air. Here we have a Metal Blade set up. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You know, if he really, really wanted to, he could have ended both stocks right there.
I was trying to see if he was going to go maybe for a down air.
Oh,
there
no.
It is, the footstool.
He had his jump, but no, the stage spike right afterwards. You could, oh, his life flashing before his eyes for sure there.
Tough situation for him right there. And now, again, Kameme trying to sit on the lead, making sure to use those pellets, following the movement on the platform too from Komurikiri. But Komurikiri using that great range to make it difficult for those pellets to be used safely.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate because this could possibly be Komurikiri's last stock of the entire event. And I want to say that, you know, from that first game, even one of those stocks wasn't even a full stock. So this is his last ditch effort. He needs to close out this stock soon, and he does have the tools as Cloud to do that. Just needs to find the correct time to pull the trigger.
Nice setup right there by Komurikiri. Empty jump. I mean, some players would have dropped shield in that certain situation, but Kameme definitely decided to keep it up.
Yeah, Kameme is definitely about that defense life right now. It's a great situation. That dash attack on Battlefield is not going to work, but that up air will do it the second time.
Actually looking like he wasn't going to get KO'd there. Tried to DI for his life, but here it is. Kameme Needs to make sure to maintain that lead. Good avoidance by Komori Kiri too when it came to dealing with invincible Kameme coming back. But double jump! Double jump!
Yeah, has to use his up B. Great,
Nice.
I love that grab in between the hits of cross slash. He was looking for that footstool, man.
Man, just to set up right into that down air like we saw before. Here it is. Okay, that down tilt's been working out so well. That leg invincibility, sliding underneath the pellets and popping up Kameme in the air, which could lead to a good situation for Komori Kiri.
Yeah, I do love the situation, though. Komori Kiri realizing when Kameme is on defense, though, I have enough time here to charge a little bit of the limit, and that's going to help me survive a little bit longer.
It's nice right there. That actually helped him rack up so much damage in a short amount of time. But there's the knockdown, the chase. Nice roll back and slow by Komori Kiri, not trying to get clipped by this Metal Blade.
Yeah, I love that super fast punish. Oh, missed tech, but no! Facing the wrong direction.
Right there, he could have actually set up into a finishing touch. When you get in there and the opponent misses the attack like that, you could land right on top of them and get that finishing touch, but couldn't quite work out for him.
Leaf Blade just barely helping Kameme get back to stage. He's in a very bad situation right above Cloud's head. That's the worst place you want to be. Once again, getting turned around. Oh! But he's not going to do it. He's going to survive from that forward smash across the stage. Battlefield definitely going to come in clutch for him right there, but this was Komori Kiri's counter pick.
Tech rolling in right there was so smart, getting the back air, and
Oh,
he gets the KO.
my goodness gracious. Short hop, raw back air will close out game number 2, eliminating Komori Kiri from the tournament. D1, can you imagine how Komori Kiri felt after he connected with that forward smash? Probably thinking, wow, I'm safe, I'm good, game number 3. But somehow, Kameme surviving that forward smash, coming back, regaining that stage control. Oh my goodness gracious, D1. That was nuts.
That was actually really, really, really impressive play right there by Kameme. We thought Kameme was going to maybe choose the Yoshi. I thought we were going to even see the Sheik, but instead sticking to his Mega Man, staying in neutral that entire time, right? Getting those pellets, such great Metal Blade usage, and understanding that if he manages to get Komori Kiri off stage, just capitalizing on that recovery time and time again, getting that footstool. That footstool was so smart. And that last situation where Komori Kiri got caught by the backer, you know, that was just an unfortunate situation for him.
Absolutely. Once again, that was Kameme really just taking advantage of that one small hole in Komori Kiri's defense. It was perfect timing, and you can tell. I love how he just wasn't too afraid to go for those, you know, aggressive options after getting hit by a forward smash. Because a lot of players, after, you know, cheating death, honestly cheating death in a situation like that, they'll come back and be like, all right, I gotta play it safe now here. But you know, he wasn't playing it safe at all. He came back. It's realizing the situation. Hey, this is it, man. It's my back air, raw back air. We're in there. Game over. Komori Kiri eliminated from EVO Japan top 8 at 7th place.
Yeah, man. Kameme, again, great job. Thank you for sticking with Mega Man, as we're all big fans of his Mega Man, and I want to see it rise to the top here. Of course, he's in the losers bracket, like you said, here in the finals, so it's a bit of a it's a little tough for the fans of his Mega Man because they know one mistake and he's out of there.
Yeah, and honestly, he did make that one mistake, man. I think it was the Leaf Shield that actually might have made Komori Kiri maybe miss input and get that kind of errant forward smash on stage, because it's not usually see something like that.
You don't see that a lot.
Cloud's forward smash, 19 frame startup. That's not an attack you throw out in neutral, you know, especially when you're at KO%. But in any case, he was able to get that, and then Kameme was like, wow, I really made a mistake here, but still able to come back. That was a great match. That was a great match number 2. I'm sorry, I'm dying over that.
No, it's totally fine, man. Of course, we have one more first round finals match here today. Neotono versus Shiki. Until we continue on in the bracket, Neotono versus Shiki, and of course, the winner will have to play Ken, number 1 here in Japan. Neotono, man, like, this guy, so talented, a household name in the Japanese Smash scene for many years, as you said.
Yeah. So it's very interesting to see him back here at EVO Japan top 8. And of course, Shiki playing that Zero Suit Samus. So Zero Suit Samus versus Sheik. Two the best girls in the game, man. What do you think we're going to see here?
Honestly, Neotono, whenever I see him play, I usually have more faith in Neotono doing well here. I feel like we might see the Diddy Kong. I mean, he's been warming up his Diddy Kong this weekend. But Shiki's Zero Suit Samus, though, I mean, this guy, he's been eking out some really good wins. And Zero Suit Samus is definitely one of those players that you cannot sleep on, man. Like, just able to make a lot of great comebacks, a lot of great conversions off of her grab. And not only that, like, even the neutral air, such a safe tool in neutral. And yet...
Will you max catch him now?
I just realized what happened there. I was like, wait a second, let me catch myself. But that neutral air, dude, chaining into the flip jump, kick spike, right?
Yeah.
It's like so scary to deal with, and you could get that at like what 30s, 40s. You just like nair someone near like center, and I've even seen the Zero Suit Samus mains where they would nair and then nair again, and then go into that flip jump kick spike. So
it's very interesting. You mentioned Neotona's Diddy Kong. We might even see, or very likely we'll see. It's crazy. You know, it's very hard to talk about characters for certain people in this game because a lot of people played many characters in this game. You know, Anti ever sitting up on stream, it's very hard to say what character he's going to play because he plays a lot of characters, man. It's great. I think this is a great game to counterpick. And at this point, there's so many characters, there's so many matchups to remember. You know, even just counterpicking your opponents is something they're not familiar with might even help you out. But let's see what they're going to do here. I think we will indeed see the Diddy Kong. Yes, we're in that 4 Ranai tag. Ranai not making it to EVO Japan 2018.
Yeah, definitely a favorite among many. This villager shocked the world.
Yeah.
People are like, this character is all right. And Ranai was like, I mean, my villager, though, he nice.
Thanks, Coney. Alrighty.
I have to say, I love that Super Smash Bros. For Wii U logo in Japanese. Dude.
Yeah, I think the Japanese logo looks way better.
What is that, like Dairanto Smabra for Wii U?
It says Smash Forward in
right.
Japanese. Game number 1, Neotono versus Shaky Diddy Kong versus Zero Suit Samus. I think this is the Smash 4 Classic, man. This is the matchup I've probably watched more than anything at this point.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen this many times because of the likes of like Zero and Nairo. But right now, of course, looking at this matchup, it could be difficult for Zeus and Samus to deal with this short character. Oh, boy. Okay, so Neotono was not trying to set up into a spike. You know, I've been watching so many MVD matches that I was expecting to see that. But here it is. Just trying to keep it safe right here, Neotono.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because both these players, even though we've seen these characters many times, both these players have different play styles than what we're probably used to seeing. You know, I'll be honest, man, Neotono, Diddy Kong don't get to see it very often, so I'm very... Oh, I guess, you know, he got the pratfall he was looking for, the slip off the platform, but no follow-up afterwards.
Yep, a nair fall-off would have been really solid right there, but Neotono still maintaining the lead, nominal amount of percent, too.
Yeah, he thought he was out of range of that stun whip, but right in his face.
Hang it back right here. Oh, I love it. Catching him off guard. Using that flip jump, of course, knowing that there's a hitbox or a grab to deal with.
It's very hard, you know, it's very hard to react when he does like a small empty jump right in your face into instant monkey flip kick. Like, what are you going to do? You can't react to that. You can maybe grab, you drop shield, you're going to get kicked, so.
And I love what Neotono did right there. He tried to make it look like he was pursuing Zero Suit Samus just so he could find that opening, but there it is, that opening with the down smash, getting that KO confirmation with the forward smash. Great job by Shiki taking the first one.
All right, Neotono going to come right back with that Dabana, some up smash. Doesn't have any rage though, so that's not going to KO, but the second one will.
DC, did you hear the first one when it connected? It actually followed the It did. That was such perfect timing.
I'll take your word for it. I'll check the tapes, man. You know?
Sir Toasty, help.
Hold on to that edge a little bit too long. Neotono going to get some free damage from that down tilt.
I like that. Not even trying to overcommit there on the platform. Of course, this is one of the things that makes it really tough being a Diddy Kong main when you're off stage. I like that delay on the nair there. Tried to see if he can well-time the tech chase. Still missed it, though.
Accidentally throwing the banana off stage. Probably looking to have it on stage still. I think ZSS with the banana. Obviously, every character gets better with a banana, but...
Good catch right there. Not going to be able to get a grab. Looked like he tried to actually catch the aerial movement.
And look at the mobility coming out from both these characters. That grab, gonna whiff. Grab attempt, gonna whiff, but no punish coming out from Neotono. Not able to get there fast enough.
Good usage of that air dodge and that foot jump, but
tech chase read.
Sick. Banana behind him to cover. That was so smart. Good trap right there, but couldn't really convert off of it.
You know, having that banana on stage really helps you cover multiple get-up options as long as you can react fast enough. Up air. Oh, down air attempt. Doesn't quite get it.
I like it. I like it. Showing that he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Forward throw attempt. No. I love it. Good stuff right there by Neotono. Taking the first stock with that second stock, rather, and the first game.
Yep, absolutely,
with the up throw.
The classic up throw, up air.
Thought there was going to be a delay right there, too, which is why I was really shocked.
You saw him going for that down air before, too.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So when I started down there, you know, a lot of times whenever you see a Diddy Kong go for that, they're trying to read an air dodge so that they could slam the opponent into the ground, tech chase him with the down tilt into the up smash finisher. But instead, Newtono said, you know what, let's just cut to the chase here. You're in the right percentage range. I'm going to get you with this up air. DI as hard as you can because you're still going to get KO'd anyway.
Yeah, honestly, though, Shiki doing a really good job. I think he did a great job in that first match. Yo, back to Talented City, man. Every game 1 has been on Smash Village. Game 2 has been on Talented City, it seems.
Pretty good stage. Helps out Zero Suit Samus, of course. Look at these. I've seen some sick platform comebacks from Shiki on this stage, so check it out.
Yeah, like I was going to say, Shiki did a really great job in the first game. Just wasn't able to clutch out the win. So, honestly, I think having the stage on his side, with the kind of weird grab right there, probably a misinput. Maybe looking for a pivot grab or something. But
in midair, even getting the grab from the side B. Sick. Nice grab.
That
right
pivot
there.
grab he's looking for. Boost kick
Shouldn't
will
be able to
not
KO.
be enough yet. Gets the down air punish.
I like it. And the fact that he was able to even get the up air afterwards for extra damage. Pretty solid. Nintendo still keeping it going. Banana, yep. Able to get a lot of breathing room after that back air.
Oh, once again, looking for that air dodge, down air read. He got the air dodge, but a little bit too early, pulling the trigger on that down air. Back air will set him off stage, giving Shiki a little bit of stage control.
Yeah, I actually like the fact that Shiki didn't, like, try to give up the opening too early. He saw that Nintendo tried to go for that down air before, so mixing up the air dodge timing helps out so much. Back air?
Back air, there it is, man. You've seen that so many times. Kind of narrow, falling nair to maybe up air, falling nair to back air. Shiki showing that he's not out of this just yet.
Works out very well against his opponents. Here it is, opportunity to get... Oh, that's a bad situation here, but the DI worked out really well.
Yeah, that was very smart. DIing the down tilt as far away as possible to not get followed up from a forward air.
Exactly. No early jump, no side B either. Put the banana in front of him so that he can at least have a safe area to land. Smart by Newtono.
And not much you can do. Oh, that's going to be stock, man. Oh, down tilt, back air, clean stock. Only 19% starting off this stock here.
I actually really like that confirmation that he went for, too. It threw me off. You saw the DI from Shiki. So consistent with just the angles down tilt. So Newtono had to mix it up.
Oh, and 2 whiff grabs in a row. Not the biggest possible punish, but still got to be careful with those grabs, man. We see Shiki going for a lot of them. He's looking like he's about 50% on them. Oh, double nair.
Yep. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, he got it. He got exactly what he's looking for, the air dodge. Wasn't able to follow up. Oh, but will this do it? No.
Holding down. Great DI. Making sure to stay alive. Oh, bad spot for Newtono. Could have gotten caught with the banana. And now this is where things get scary.
All right, has him off stage.
Yeah, man. It's a scary situation because now the grabs get riskier the higher the percentages go.
Dude, I love how Shiki has no fear of throwing out these grabs. Even if he's whiffed a couple of them, gotten punished for a couple of them, still he knows that's one of ZS's best tools. Oh, no! All right. Yeah, that could have been a way worse punish.
Yeah. Nice down there. Wasn't really able to get a tech chase, but at least Nintendo was able to get the damage. Very smart. I love that forward. Very hard for Zero Suit Samus to deal with. Has great range. Comes out relatively quick, too. Uh-oh.
And that's what he was looking for. The first time he pulled the trigger, the second time it will finally work. Shiki will take us to game number 3.
Whoa, and right now Shiki taking off the headset right now. I wonder if he's trying to communicate with his opponent or just trying to make sure. Yeah, probably. You're going to have to communicate with your opponent when it comes to Smash, right? Announcing the bans and stuff like that.
So where do you think we're going to see Newtono take us to in game number 3? I think that was that was such a great adjustment from Shiki. And again, like I said, he has really had no fear. You whiff a couple grabs and you get punished. I think a lot of players would say, well, I can't grab anymore. But, he knows ZSS, that's one of her best tools. I got to keep doing it because it's going to help me out.
Final destination.
Final destination, okay.
Take away the platforms from Zero Suit Samus. Allow you to control the ground pretty well. But let's see. I mean, we might see something else from Newtono. Maybe Shiki wouldn't allow Final Destination to be a thing. Maybe Shiki took it off the board.
Maybe Lilat Cruz is the pick.
Smart. Oh, wow. Okay. The scoop. Yeah, you don't want to deal with Zero Suit Samus on a tri-platform layout. Battlefield, Dreamland, that's just asking for trouble, dude.
Yeah, so I love that double back air into the banana. Just perfect placement of that banana is going to extend the combo a little bit. Look at the damage already, 66% in the first 20 seconds of this match.
seeing the way Shiki is relying on a lot of grabs. I love the way Neotono's spacing around him, giving himself free damage.
Yeah, I think Neotono's definitely realized the grabs are coming out in droves, so I gotta always be wary, always be cognizant that this grab might be coming out. Oh,
Yo!
And he's not gonna make it back. You know, the tilt was even in his favor there. The tilt was definitely down towards him, so you can't even say that was Lilac, man.
I wonder if he just didn't realize he didn't have a jump, or maybe he just upbeat thinking he would have reached.
It's a very scary situation.
Yeah.
This could possibly be, again, Shiki's last stock of the loser's side. Definitely his last stock in the set.
And look at the DI right there from Neotono. No double up airs. Again, he knows. He sees it.
He smelled that grab, that spot dodge from a mile away. You got to know the grab's coming, and the tether grab coming, the spot dodge from that far away from your opponent.
And there it is again. Neotono trying to DI away. Good stuff. Not giving it up right there to Shiki. Shiki in a very tough spot.
Yeah, I want to say Neotono might want to wait until he lands from that boosting to get a stronger punish, but then again, he is in a full stock ahead of Shiki, so it might not even matter.
Yeah, he's actually really comfortable the way he's playing. Intercepting Shiki everywhere he goes. Waiting even for that spot dodge too. Dude, he's in his head.
Yeah, this is starting to get out of his hands, man. He needs to get a KO from a boost kick. Oh, he's going to get DI out of that boost kick, and that was really Shiki's probably last hope. He needs to get something here. 119 is already past the point where the ZSS might be able to come back, but
119, man. I mean, that's where if he's able to get the KO on Neotono, that's when things actually look like it may work out for Shiki. But the down tilt right there, hitting that platform, giving that back air up to Neotono so he can take that set. I guess that'll be it, man.
Yeah,
run ends here.
I was going to say, you know, if he was able to close out that stock, we've seen Nairo do it time and time again with that Rage ZSS boost kick. But at the same time, Shiki's boost kicks were just not working out in his favor. You see more often than not his boost kick either missing or his opponent DIing out of the situation. So, you know, I think he played amazing. But that first stock really, really hurt him, just not able to cover. And things were, you know, it's crazy because things were so much in his favor. The stage was tilting down towards him. He just barely was not able to make it, even with the Smash 4 Magnet hands. That's super unfortunate, man.
Honestly, the way Neotono was playing, it looked like, especially in the second game, that confidence was through the roof, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He was able to cut off a lot of Shiki's jumps, call out a lot of attacks before they came out and hit Shiki instead.
I want to say he was calling out a lot of those grabs before they came out, man. You saw him spot dodging from a mile away. No, you're in that ZSS grab range. I know you're going to do it, so here we go. I'm just going to...
Yep, he's like, you could just keep on whiffing these. Because here's the thing. Zero Suit Samus mains, a lot of them go for grabs a lot early at higher percents because they're necessarily not going to get KO'd for it anyway. Especially, what's Diddy going to do? Zero to death you right there?
Yeah, right.
Right, so yeah, so I understand, you know, as far as the risk management is concerned. But if you get a little bit too predictable and, you know, you tunnel vision with those grabs, it's going to be your downfall. So good job right there.
Yeah, that was a very fun match. Again, I think we've had some great matches here in Top 8. We have a lot more great matches coming at you guys right now. Let's take a look at the bracket one more time. Again, winners finals is going to be Abadongo versus MK Leo. But we got some losers quarters down there. Choco versus Kameme and Ken versus Neotono. Looks like Choco and Kameme are stepping up to the stage right now. So what do you think we're going to see? Definitely seeing a Zero Suit Samus, but what do you think we're going to see out of Kameme?
Zero Suit Samus versus... I mean, if she comes out, I wouldn't even be mad.
I wouldn't be mad either.
I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be mad either.
Yeah. I think the Sheik would be amazing. But so far, I mean, I said that Kameme was going to go Sheik for the first set that we saw him here on the EVO Japan 2018 stage.
Yeah.
But this wasn't the case, so maybe he'll shock the world again here.
Maybe he's, you know, maybe renewed interest. He just wants to play Mega Man again. He's back. This is it. All Mega Man. Top 8.
And you did mention that Choco's rank again.
Number 2.
Number 2
Japan
here.
Power Rankings, yeah.
Yep, the Japan Power Rankings. Such a strong player, and this is a player who, you know, definitely busy, has a lot of work-related things on his plate, and yet, you know, he still is able to actually come out to these events and hold a number 2 spot here in Japan. What's up?
I didn't see Mega Man. I didn't see Sheik.
What did you see?
I see another character, man.
Are you thinking Cloud?
I'm thinking it might be the man with the biggest sword in the game.
Cloudy Skies.
Cloudy Skies, man. So Cloud versus Zero Suit Samus. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting because it was MK Leo who opted for Marth instead of Cloud when he played against Choco. So, I mean, there's probably a reason why he went for the Marth instead of Cloud. So, it's interesting to see Kameme choose the Cloud here.
I mean, I like Cloud. I think Cloud is a pretty solid choice, right? We've
Cloud's
talked
always
about,
a solid choice, yeah.
He's definitely a top-tier character. great character to make it difficult for Zero Suit Samus to approach safely. Up airs, spaced up airs are a really tough thing to deal with, especially at lower percents. When you get that one up air, you can chain it 3 times. And, you know, a lot of times you see these players, they'll do like the backflip with Cloud, approaching their opponent, getting that spaced hit of the up air so that they're just outside of the grab range of the opponent. But Zero Suit Samus does have range on her grab.
All right, let's see what we got in store for this game at number 1. First match of losers quarterfinals. Choco.
You don't want to start off. You don't want to start off that way. You don't want to start off stage like that.
Especially not as loud, man. Yeah, that's a very bad situation. He's able to run it back, man. Only taking 11%, so things are not as bad as they started off.
Yeah, man. I would just say again, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching from NA, it is quite early for these players, but props to them for making it out on time.
Props to us for making it out on time. Dude, I'm tired. No, but these matches are definitely getting me hyped.
Oh, where are you going? Oh, homeboy right there. Don't you dare. Not. Oh, I like the setup right there, but didn't quite work out. Kame-man, putting those up airs to the sky, almost has full limit here, and that's when the game changes. Yeah,
being very, very aggressive here, really not letting ZSS get anything started. Has a very slight life lead. Ooh, I love that short hop dare and the no recovery.
Holding that shield as well. Destroying the projectile. Wait.
Oh, very lucky rolling past that down smash. You know, it's that down smash has a huge hitbox too, so it's very easy to get caught as you're rolling by.
Yeah, that's actually really fortunate right there for Kame-man, whose shield is getting quite low. And, dude, relentless nair pressure right here. Cutting off Kame-man as he's trying to cut back on stage.
They're going to up B right past the edge, land on stage, and not get punished. Oh, my gosh, down air on stage again will go unpunished.
Yo. Choco has some setups.
No.
Choco has some setups.
You know what killed him? Maybe really try to get aggressive with that back air. He thought he had an opening, but just barely missed. And unfortunately, having to mistime his up B, getting paralyzed, and then spiked by Choco. So the onus is on Kameme here to find a way to close out the stock without taking too much more damage. 89 is actually not too bad for ZSS, especially when Cloud has no limit.
Absolutely, but here it is. Choco, rather. It's ridiculous. No KO.
Nairo?
This is Choco. Remember in 3DS, who was the household Zero Suit Samus name?
Well, Kameme doesn't remember as he sends Choco flying to that blast zone. 78% to start this stock D1.
Yeah, that boy calligraphy. Nice.
Spending way too much time with Coney. Choco will close out that game at number 1 with a clean back air. Yeah, definitely in Choco's favor that match, especially after that first stock. Really seemed like Kameme was having a hard time finding that KO. Eventually was able to get it, but it was too little too late. Choco cleans up that last stock and takes game at number 1. And
I don't think we're going to see a switch up right there. Yeah, Kameme actually sticking with the Cloud. Again, this is the lower bracket. Choco sent to lose his bracket from by MK Leo, which was actually a ridiculously fast match, especially knowing how great Choco is as a player. But here it is. Choco right now trying to fight his way back out of the lower bracket, but first he has to make sure to get the second game here on Kame-man, who opting not for Mega Man, but again Cloud here in the second game. How do you feel about this Cloud pick, these?
Yeah, well, I want to say that characters like ZSS, characters like Sheik are probably part of the reason why we don't see the Mega Man as much as we used to.
Yeah.
So I do like this. He obviously has a reason why he's playing the Cloud. And Cloud is, of all the characters you can counter pick with, Cloud is a great choice. So
even after the first game.
The first game wasn't too bad for him. I think Choco definitely took the lead there after the first stock. Yeah. So as long as he keep it tight and not get hit by too many overextending off stage has really got him loss of his first stock. So as long as he doesn't put himself in that situation again, I think he can do better in this game number 2.
I feel that. All right, well, trade situation right there with the dash attack. It's good. Patience not challenging Choco whenever he's facing, knowing that that jab is one frame. But there it is, the cross slash getting that KO.
Delicious.
You have to be careful short hopping around Cloud when he has that limit.
17% coming out from that cross slash. So it's looking like a much better game here for Kameme-man. Definitely feeling the Cloud a little bit better after the first game. Has no limit off stage go. Using his jump very early, but that forward tilt going to send him back towards the stage. Very, very lucky.
And that delay on the recovery. But wait, Choco always on point with that, man.
Shades of game number 1 D1 in that exact same situation how he lost his first stock.
Getting hit on that platform right there gave free up air damage, and the up airs just keep on coming. I like that, going very high and fading back. And yet, here come the cross slashes again, giving a lot of great damage to Kameme. Poor Kameme on Choco Wrap.
Has a very pretty sizable life lead here, but Choco's going to run up and grab him, man.
You don't want to get grabbed on this stage, dude. Not here.
Yeah, a lot of things that Cloud players do after charging, the first thing they'll do after their opponent runs towards them is to shield. And Choco probably realizing, saying, I'm going to get a free grab here as you shield.
That's it. Okay, could have been a nair, but that reversed it up the neutral air actually.
Oh, no. Oh, I was scared.
I
was scared, dude.
Oh, don't worry. Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah, I don't know, man. ZS on the Lilat didn't work out for Shucky.
That was unfortunate. Okay, crossing up with the neutral air right there, but Kameme with the solid defense. Shield getting small, which is why we saw the roll.
The jab to check the shield and shield instantly because he knew that out of shield nair was coming out. 111% on ZSS.
Yo! Almost a spike. Did not get it, though.
Very scary situation because he has that trigger and you know he's going to pull it soon as he finds that opening. Oh, and he finds it across the stage. Will do it. Kameme will take game number 2. No Mega Man necessary.
Yes, there we go into game 3 situation, man. I have to say, looking at that game, it really looked like Choco, even though he was losing in terms of percentages, I still felt like Choco was going to be able to take it out. Like, you saw that nair right there. That nair could actually look like it was going to be actually able to work out, but possibly might have shortened it, or maybe the DI actually helped him out, but it just fell short.
Yeah, ZS is definitely one of those in that group of characters where you don't have the life lead, but honestly, I could still win this game, man. It doesn't even matter. I'm just waiting for that one mistake you make. Choco, unfortunately, did not find that game number 2. We're going to see a game number 3 here back to Smashville.
All right, here we go. So no Town and City. And now we have an aggressive Choco coming through. He was looking for a double jump there, which is why we saw that fair. I have to be careful again. Like I said before, man, it's so hard dealing with those uppers from Cloud. You can't be predictable with your aerial approach.
I love that. He was on the platform, and he realized, wow, I'm in a scary situation here. ZS just shielded one of my attacks. I do not want to get back thrown off this platform with no limit.
Yup. Oh, that was so smart,
Out for blood, man.
Yup. Dude, I'm really impressed with how Choco was playing right now. He's showing no fear. Not changing up his play style in the least, even if he might be on the verge of getting knocked out here. That's how Zero Suit Samus's play, man.
Great raw neutral air. Gonna land tech on that platform, stay a little longer. 91% on Choco. And pulls the trigger, does not get the opening he was looking for. Dash attack will secure stage control for him, though.
Basically telling Choco that he can't space with Zaire freely. Kameme will dash underneath and get that dash attack punish. No grabs. He's going to wait for the Kameme to pull the trigger first.
Lots of patience come out from both these players, realizing we're no limit. 114% could be dangerous for either player.
Pulling back, trying to hold down the ground, but then it's the back air.
Not enough.
Flip jump, keeping him alive.
Dash attack. It's once again not enough, but Choco got to be getting a little scared here now. 2 situations where he could have easily lost his stock. Going to make it back to stage with that flip jump. Again, going to dance around Kameme's body, trying to get as much damage.
Oh, yeah. He had to air dodge that one.
That was scary, dude. That was the man with nothing. Oh, no. No, not like that.
Cloud still fully capable of bringing it back. I mean, his opponent right now with 140%. Can't get the KO off of this throw. Up throw at higher percents can work out. There's the up tilt, and
yes, does it. Nice.
Boom. Such great base knockback right there for Cloud, let me tell you.
Gonna get his limit charge to 17. Oh, no, doesn't get the flip jump spike, though, and the up B will check Choco on stage. Whew, gets his limit, so he's gonna be able to survive a situation like that now.
Chilling. Just waiting for that opportunity. He understands that this is do or die mode right here. Trying to follow that landing. Okay, good DI and landing right there by Choco. Doesn't want to get caught by a tech chase situation.
Yeah, Choco doing such a great job of staying in a relatively aggressive defensive while he has limit. But as soon as that limit is gone, you see him go hyper-aggressive mode, trying to get Cloud off stage and trying to end that stock as soon as possible, no matter what percent.
Good air dodge, managing to get him that back air. And he's trying to get that tech chase, that nair. He needed it. Wasn't able to chain that into a flip kick.
All right, once again, we're entering that scary situation where ZSS is at that percent where, honestly, it's just on Kameme to find that opening. He's always looking for it. One mistake from Choco will be the end of his stock.
Oh, that attack right there by Choco was such a good bait.
Oh, my goodness gracious, D1, the up smash.
What a punish right there, and Kameme moves on.
knowing exactly the timing. He had enough time to punish with an up smash. Very scary, though. You know, it's always scary to try to punish with one of the cloud smash attacks. They're not very, very fast. And, you know, God forbid you're missing by a few frames, you're going to get punished out of your mind for a forward smash or an up smash whiff. But he knew, he felt very confident, and that confidence paid off as he takes game number 3 and eliminates Choco from this bracket. Both our ZSS players are gone, D1.
What a battle, man. What a battle.
That was nuts.
Looking at Choco, definitely was expecting him to get further on in the bracket. Looking at, you know, the fact that he's, like you said, number 2 in the world, number 2 in Japan.
In Japan, yeah.
Correct. And yet, you know, Kameme right there, showing that he is a character, a jack of many trades, right?
Many trades. Yeah, that was great play from Kameme. You know, I really thought after that first game, it was relatively close, but I'm like, it seems like Choco has kind of like Kameme's number, even though they've been relatively close. It was a relatively close match, but Kameme was able to run it back after a very close game number 3 and take the set with Cloud, showing I got it with Mega Man, I got it with Cloud. Next we'll see a Sheik. Who knows, man?
Honestly, going Cloud was a good choice because at least he won't have as much of a tough time getting KOs with that particular character, right? Cloud has so many great KO tools, whereas if he were to go Sheik, he'd probably have to dig a little deeper, right?
Work a little bit harder, but I'm 100% sure. I think at this point, he probably knows the characters he needs to counterpick against, the counterpick for Cloud, for ZSS. I'm sure he has characters that he wants to go Sheik against, and, you know, Sheik as, you know, against. So he definitely knows what he's doing, man.
Very, very amazing player. And now, of course, we're going to be getting into Ken versus Neotono next. How do you feel about this losers quarters match, DC?
Ken versus Neotono, I think it's going to come down to which character we end up seeing Neotono play, either Sheik or the Diddy Kong. Of course, Ken going to be going that Sonic. Ken, #1 player in Japan, sent to losers. This is going to be very scary for Neotono because I'm 100% sure Ken, of course, making a lot of appearances in the U.S., has a ton of experience with both the characters Neotono can play. You know, he's played the Zeros, he's played the Nairos, he has the experience. So,
very, very strong player, of course. Very experienced player at that. He's well seasoned in the art of Smash 4, been around for a while. Neotono, of course. Having like 3 strong characters under his belt. I've seen his Fox, I've seen his Diddy, I've seen his Sheik as well. Probably has other characters that we probably might.
That we don't even know about, you know?
Right? It's that good.
Oh, doing his stretches too, man. He's getting really ready for this match.
It's early, man. let me tell you right now, guys. 9:24 a.m. actually, JST. Yeah, these guys are bright and early. Yesterday, when I was riding the JR line, one of the trains to get to the Ikebukuro venue, I saw all these young school kids, dude. Like, it was like earlier, was it 7 a.m.? Somewhere around 7 a.m. I was like, wow, man. Then again, that's what the time that kids go to school in the US too, right?
Yeah. That's when they go to school, dude. So, man, I know it's been a while for us, but they still go to school in the morning. Turns out.
It's been a while. How old are we?
Dude, I don't even know anymore. All right. Game, losers quarter, second match of losers quarters. It looks like Neotono going to be going with that Sheik. Should be very interesting. I think Sheik may fall prey to the same problem that I kind of say the Bayonetta does, where if Sonic gets that lead, even though Sheik is a much faster character, still going to have a hard time landing that accurate KO attack on Sonic when necessary. You know, Sheik, a lot of people like to say she really has a problem getting those KOs at high percents. Now imagine a high percent character that you can't even catch.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, man?
Well, I think what I would do is I would meditate first before going into my match.
And that's exactly what he's doing, man. I respect it.
Yo, my man is serious.
Yeah, this is it, man. This is losers quarter, so losing here means you're eliminated from the bracket. Neotono's had a great run so far, so obviously he knows he's playing against the best player in Japan, does not want to get eliminated here.
Here it is. Ken, of course, like we said, #1 in Japan. Very scary Sonic main. Pick for many to actually get into the grand finals for this tournament. You know, as far as winning the tournament, it's another story. You know, it's any man's game here.
Absolutely, man. There's a lot of killers still left in the bracket. Let's see what happens. First match on Town and City. Losers quarter, second match. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Going with the Sheik now. Neotono, I love the spacing that we see from him immediately with that backer just dropping off of that platform, showing that he wants to intercept Sonic at all costs. He doesn't want to get too committal right here. respects Ken a bunch. You know, he doesn't want to be errant in any way. Yo,
oh,
but
no.
he should come back.
Oh, wow. That very scary. After he hit the top of the, the bottom of the stage, I'm like, I don't know. Even Sheik, I don't know if she can come back from here. But
it's just always scary. You know, the moment that his head bumped on the bottom of the stage, I bet he probably panicked for a little second, but collected himself and realized, all right, I could come back.
Yeah,
I have great recovery.
Very few characters want to touch the bottom of the stage and come back. 86% though on Neotono already. Ken doing a great job staying aggressive and keeping Neotono off stage.
That's my ear. Saying too much right now. All right, so here it is. Not going to get grabbed, of course. Ooh, down air working out really well. You know, a lot of times I notice players go for that sometimes. Sometimes it hurts.
Yeah, man. ZSS players and Sheik players just throw it out sometimes. And back throw, will it be enough?
Nope.
No, not quite. Even on Town City, where the horizontal blast zones are the closest to the edges of the stages.
And I like that grenade cancel with the edge by Neotono, showing that he definitely has some tricks up his sleeve.
But 126, man, all Ken needs here is to find an opening. Neotono still has a mountain to climb to get Sonic to that percent where to start looking for KOs. And if he loses this rage, it's going to be even harder coming into the next stock.
Yep, normal get up on stage right there, coupled with those jabs, worked out so well for him. Here it is. Again, repping the forward attack like we said before, but that back throw giving him the opportunity, and there it is.
All right, so only 77. Ken is going to run circles around him. Probably going to see a lot of spin dashes coming out. We'll just run up, grab though. He knows even if I miss here, she really can't do much to me with no rage.
Immediate confirmation off of that forward tilt, and here it is. Just chilling. Okay, no neutral air actually opening up for him right there. I thought he was going to be able to clip him a little bit to get that opportunity to follow up.
Yeah. Oh, wow, just missing all three of his jab attempts. I think the third one, the second hit of jab, probably hit that. Like, once again, Sheik just narrowly avoiding that jab.
Yeah, man, but it's definitely tough right now. Neotono struggling to KO his opponent. Scary situation with that trade. No cross back air setups, he says. Not going to work out. No air dodges either.
Yeah, Sonic's just going to jump out of that situation. Bouncing fish, though, not going to be enough, but in a scary situation, able to make it back, thread the needle right in between Sheik and the stage.
Honestly, really impressed with what Neotono is doing here. Trying to see if he can just thread that needle, showing that there are more than one way, many ways to get KOs.
Oh, yeah, the up smash. Oh, wow.
Still
living. That's crazy, man. The up smash is very, very fast, very powerful.
Oh, but that immediate trump to backer, of course, going to give him that first stock. Let me tell you, man, Ken is difficult to play against.
Did you see Ken, though, waiting for that trump? You saw him, his back facing the stage. He's like, Sheik, if you land in front of me, you're going to get back thrown. If you grab the edge, you're going to get trumped and back aired. And that's exactly what he did, taking game number one. Very, very clean game number one.
Worked out super well for him right there. And here it is. I have to say, Neotono, he didn't play too bad. He showed that when he threw Ken in the air, he tried to see if he can read at least an air dodge. Air dodge didn't happen, so he immediately tried to see if he can at least follow the drift with that bouncing fish. We saw a lot of great attempts by him to KO Ken, but it was just so hard to KO him.
Let's see if he can find a KO here, as now we're on now on Smashville.
Okay, fading back again, getting those needle charges, trying to bait Ken to approach a little bit, which Ken will. Racing to see if he can rack up more damage than his opponent. So far, doing a really good job of it. Not dropping any stocks in the first game, going into the second game, trying to see if he can work on a double two stock. We'll see what happens here. Neotono can thwart that attempt.
Yeah, this is already looking like a better match for Neotono. Has a little bit more control to start off this match. Hopefully does not fall out of his hands. Look how much damage coming out of that spin dash, man. It's Sonic just racks up damage so quickly.
So fast, man.
Quite literal a snowball, man.
And you always have to be wary of where Ken is just placing a lot of his attacks, too. Okay, there it is, though. Neotono, again, finding an opportunity. Clipping every time he gets an opportunity right here. The DI out by Ken, though. He doesn't want to get caught by that F-tilt extension. Chilling. Needles? Whoa, that was actually a mistake right there by Neotono. Expected the back air. It looked like he was probably trying to wait it out so that he can punish with his own. Yeah, but a trade happened.
So this is looking like a little bit more patient match for both players. I think Neotono definitely does not want Sonic to run away with this like he did the first game, so you see him being a little bit more defensive, picking and choosing his openings a little bit better here.
Wow.
Oh, I thought the down air was coming out for sure. I've been watching a lot of Supergirl kills, man.
Yeah. definitely waited for that one too. I held my breath. I was like, is it going to happen right now? But
oh my God, that was the manliest thing. He just stood there, waited for Sonic to run up to him. He didn't even move, dude. Straight grab.
I love it. And one of the reasons why he's probably doing that too is that he'll have access to jab to intercept Sonic as he's spinning towards him.
Little micro space coming out of that, crouch, that up smash. Unfortunately, not the tipper he was looking for, but still some good damage. Has Sonic off stage, and the air dodge read the bouncing fish. Neotono will finally take his first stock here in this set against Ken.
Overall, really, really impressed with what Neotono did there. You know, when he did that up smash too, it thwarted any cross-up attempts. But here it is, Ken right now trying to come back on stage. Oh, whoa. Needles. Such a good way to rack up percentages from afar. You don't want to be here versus
he was all hit. That was it. That was the moment the Sheik's dream of, man, right on the platform as it's moving towards the end of the stage. Doesn't quite get what he was looking for, but still in a good position here. Sonic at 29%, 117. As long as he plays this safe, he will not lose his stock for a little bit.
Right now, Neotono rolling back, sitting on the lead, trying to see if he can toss more needles. But as this happens, Ken coming through with that forward throw, but won't give up the KO yet.
I love that bouncing fish past him, but then floats like behind where he actually started. Very hard for Ken to follow. He's looking for that pivot grab. You know he wants that back throw. It's the blast zone, man.
And here we go again. The patient plays, not trying to give any opportunities for more percentages right here. We have the platform coming through at play. Ken, okay, nice. Not falling for no cross-up back air F-tilt setups here. Okay, Neotono on the other hand, still with 135%. 2 stocks as well. Now falling for the Ken setup where he goes above the edge with the back air.
And look at Neotono, man. 135. He knows he's going to stay center stage because Sonic is probably waiting for him to get near the edge, get that clean back throw. It's going to be a little bit hard for Sonic. Oh my goodness gracious. Neotono answers back with a 2 stock of his own.
This is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ken we are speaking of. Ken, #1 here in Japan, yet Neotono said, oh, you're going to 2-stock me game 1? Let me retort with the same thing in game 2. Now,
what an answer, man.
Yeah.
What an answer. That's really what you need to get the momentum back in your favor. You know, it's very rough. A lot of players have a hard time after losing a game #1 like that to bring it back and keep, keep the mental stability. But Neotono has been playing this game, playing older games for a very long time. D1, I'm sure you know.
Oh yeah, Neotono has definitely been in the game for quite some time. We know him since Brawl, and right now, showing Ken that he's basically like an ancient scribe. You know, he's been here for a while, still fighting with the best of them.
That is very accurate.
It's true.
Right, so game #3, where do you think we're going to see a Ken counterpick?
Ken's counterpick.
I think it was Lilac Cruise the last time we saw, but it looks like it's going to be Battlefield this time.
Battlefield, I have no qualms with this stage actually. Doesn't have to deal with the needles as much. Has many different ways to recover on stage as well. He could not only can he just spring towards the edge, he can also go towards these platforms here.
Yep.
So let's see what he does.
He's gonna have a couple different approach options.
Oh yeah. And it allows him to stay alive a bit longer. You know, oh wait, you know what's scary? Top platform versus Ken.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you don't want to be caught up there.
I think what you mentioned though, surviving a little bit longer, Sheik already having a hard time finding his KOs in certain situations, so Battlefield is going to make that even worse for her, but that's not really what happened with Neotono last game.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some really sick Sonic players hang out on the top platform if they have rage and they're behind. And then if the opponent decides to approach them, oh man, you get caught. You could get KO'd early.
Starting off very even so far. It's really, again, the pace of this match is going to be set by who can take the initial life lead, initial stock. If Sonic gets it, it's going to be very hard for Sheik to run it back. If Sheik gets it, you know Neotono just from last game is going to play very safe, very defensive, and very patient, and not let Ken find that opening.
Nice by Ken right there, making sure to not get caught by any jabs, which is why you saw that run of spot dodge right there. Okay, that's punishable for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, it's just from last game and this game as well. It seemed like Neotono getting hit with a lot less of these spin dashes, being more cognizant of Ken moving around the stage at that speed.
Yep, using the needles from a distance whenever he sees the side B, and he could go for jabs up close.
Yeah, doing a great job keeping a distance from Sonic. Always has those needles, but when he's up close, getting very aggressive. That up air not going to do it.
Yeah, he's actually playing really good here in this matchup. Forcing Ken to go in the air to avoid his anti-spin dash setup. Said there's another up smash.
Yeah,
no
missing
KO yet.
The tipper that, again, he was looking for, but in a good position. Wow, you see him going super deep for that Sonic KO, man.
He wants this KO so bad.
Oh,
and oh my gosh. Thought we were going to see a shield drop possibly, but didn't quite work out.
Dude, these spin dashes are just not hitting their mark, man. Neotono doing such a great job of avoiding them in this match. Needles again. Sonic 147. All he needs is to find that opening. Needs to be careful near the edge, though, because you know Sonic always looking for that throw.
And right there, Ken looking for KO opportunities, trying to see if he could possibly get that forward smash. Not working out for him, though. Hanging on this platform. Got to watch out. Wait, who are they?
I don't even know what the chants are so weird in this game, dude.
Go Sonic. Go Sonic.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, man. My ears are good.
150 now for Ken. This is so crazy, Neotono. Oh! You know, even though he can't find this KO, he's doing a great job of holding on to stage control.
Okay, there it is, fading right through the stage. At first, I thought he possibly grabbed it, but that's the upper that he needed.
Clean up air. This is game number 3. Ken 1 stock away from getting eliminated from this tournament by Neotono, but Ken is not out of this just yet. You see him getting very aggressive with that down smash as soon as he came back from the Angel platform.
Again, just like we said before, right, Ken? Big deal here in the Japanese scene. Not saying that Neotono isn't, but definitely a solid pick. But here it is, Ken striking back with the forward smash.
Dude, that was gutsy forward smash, because honestly, Neotono had not even hit the ground yet.
And I have to say, right there, smart setup by Ken. He put the spring right underneath the Angel platform to make sure that Neotono would have to avoid it so the invincibility would run out.
Yep.
Great setup right there.
Classic Sonic setup.
So much damage in a short amount of time. There it is, putting the needles out. Probably baiting out a jump. Neotono, though, still on the chase.
Yeah, crazy. I don't want to see Neotono get too aggressive because he's been doing a really good job in these last 2 matches, creating space between himself and Sonic and using those needles to force Sonic to, have some weird approaches. Once again, though, still avoiding the space. Look at it, creating space, like I said, man.
He literally was just trying to create space, but put himself in a weird spot.
Oh, the rolls are coming out, man. Yo, are we back to Brawl, dude?
Right, literally rolling in front of Ken. Why is he doing this? Giving him possibly a free opportunity? Baits? We have to see.
Yeah, it's a scramble, man. Sometimes when you want to create some space, you start rolling, you realize you rolled the wrong way, you want to roll the opposite direction. Just the rolls keep coming out, man.
Hanging out again, probably trying to get more charges. Here it is, Ken. Oh, tough spot. Percents are getting very close here. Dash attack. Solid choice.
And has Ken off stage exactly where he wants him. He's going to get a little extra damage, but...
That's very scary stuff right here. That neutral air does a really good job of flipping. No down tilts right there into any up smash. That's a really tough thing to deal with at the edge. Needles, good damage, 94.
Seeing a little bit more aggressiveness coming out from Neotono. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite him, but...
Oh, I thought we were going to see a trade situation instead of bouncing fish.
Showed how Nair going to cover that get-up option. Once again, we have Sonic on the edge. Ken going to get that grab, a B.
Yep, great jump out of that situation, resetting it, and now Neotono has to get on the ground. Try to get a little bit more needles to help him out in this matchup again. Setting up, putting his opponent on stage, bouncing fish. All right.
Roll past the forward smash.
Can we talk about the time, though? Less than a minute on the clock. Neotono has to maintain this lead.
The jabs are coming out, missing both times, missing their mark. Once again, Neotono again trying to create some space, always having that mid-stage, because you know Sonic always looking for that back throw near the edge of the stage.
Do you see how he's trying to milk the clock with those pummels? Just waiting, taking his time?
You have 33 seconds remaining. Neotono with a huge life lead here. Ken is either going to have to find the KO.
Oh, and right there, actually showing his hand a little too early. You know, he could still bring it back.
Oh, he can still bring it back.
He's jumping out of that situation.
Yeah, jumping out of that situation. Scary situation, though, on a platform above Sonic. Not where you want to be. Oh, second hit of forward smash. Not going to do, but it's going to waste some time on the clock. 10 seconds remaining. Almost. D1, what is Ken's answer here?
I think Neotono might have to run away very soon. There's the chase. 4. Here's the chase again. Neotono is trying to get out of there.
Smash. No, it's not going to hit his mark. Neotono will eliminate Ken. It was a timeout, eliminating Sonic with a timeout.
Amazing play. Amazing play right there by Neotono. So solid the entire time. Just like DC said before, you saw the fact that he created a lot of space, baited Ken. He wanted Ken to keep coming to him. He understands that Ken has such great defense. If he forces Ken to have to make the first play, he could just keep countering him. He has the jabs. He had the dash attacks to counter any bad side Bs. And also, we saw the needles from afar telling Ken, hey, Ken, get in the air if you don't want to deal with this. And then that's when we saw the up smashes come out. That's when we saw the uppers come out.
Absolutely, man. We saw Ken starting to get desperate in that last 30 seconds. The up smashes. He says, you know what? Oh, God, I need to get this KO here. No more dealing. I can't be running after you. Can't be doing spin dashes. I need to do my strongest attacks here to either close out this match or put you in a terrible, terrible situation. Was not able to hit his mark. Neo Tone doing a great job creating space, but still, you know, he wasn't just running away. He was milking that clock, like you said. The grab, the pummels were coming out. Every second counts here. In that last 5 seconds, you saw him floating across in that buffalo, man. You know, he was gone, dude. He's like, I'm not touching the stage for the next 5 seconds. You know, as Sheik, I can do that. It's a great, great play. Ken will be eliminated from this tournament at 5th place.
So nimble, so quick, man. Look at that.
That was an amazing set, man.
You could not catch him.
That was Sonic not being able to catch him, man. Yeah, it's very, very usual. We see Sonic actually getting those timeouts on other players, but now Ken getting timed out by a Sheik. Neo Tono. You know he's got that from the Brawl days.
Wow, wow. Ken out of the tournament again. So I guess we're going to have to check out the bracket, man. Look at that. Like, Ken actually out, which means that we're going to have Neo Tono versus Kameme.
Losers semifinals.
Woo. Top 4 here at EVO Japan 2018. Again, this is the first one, the inception of EVO Japan here in the great land of Nihon.
Yeah, I think this is a great showing for the first EVO Japan. I couldn't have asked for better matches here in this top 8. And I think they're only going to get better.
Of course.
Like you said, Kameme versus Neo.